This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. We keeping a foot on the what? On the X. We keeping a foot on the what? On the X. Now let's get on to it, man. Errol the True Spence is going to pop Danny Garcia's Cherry Part 22. Let me say it again. Errol the True Spence is going to pop Danny Garcia's Cherry Part 22. So hear me and hear me. Wow. Angel Garcia, man. You've been starting a little bit too much of that angel dust, man. What's wrong with you, bruh? Why are you getting slapped to the mouth? Why are you walking your son into him getting an extra come November 21st, man? What's wrong with you, man? You sitting here and telling us that Danny Garcia is going to emphatically beat Errol the True Spence. What are you talking about? This is why Angel Garcia has been banned from talking, because he done got to the point to where what he's saying, it don't even make no damn sense. Let me say it again. What he is saying makes no damn sense. When you think of Angel Garcia, you think of a guy who has overestimated his son. He's overvalued his son in what his son's truest and his most properest levels. This was the same Angel Garcia that told you that, oh, my son's gonna knock out Keith Thurman. What was the result of that fight? This was the same Angel Garcia that told you, oh, my son was going to knock out Sean Porter. What was the result of that fight? Listen, y'all. Angel Garcia is just as delusional as Danny Garcia is in thinking that he's going to beat Errol the True Spence. Let me say it again. Angel Garcia is just as delusional as Danny Garcia in thinking that he's going to beat Errol the True Spence. You're talking about a megalodon shark versus a guy that's fighting little guppies in the welterweight division. There is a separation. There's a distinction. One guy has all of the prerequisites to be what we call a legendary fighter. The other one has the prerequisites of just making the Hall of Fame. You see the difference? You see the abilities, the skill sets that are not the same? We're talking about a fighter in Errol the True Spence that's the best fighter in the welterweight division and one of the best fighters in the world. And we're talking about Danny Garcia that's just a good welterweight. There's a difference there. Danny Garcia is not going to beat Errol the True Spence because he does too many flawed things that's going to favor Errol the True Spence in this fight. Matter of fact, Errol the True Spence is going to pick his ass apart. He's flat-footed. You can't be a flat-footed fighter fighting Errol the True Spence. Ask Mikey Garcia. You're going to get exposed. You can't be a flat-footed fighter fighting Errol the True Spence. Ask Jonathan Garcia. It's something about the Garcias. Errol the True Spence is a Garcia obliterator. Let me say it again. He's a Garcia obliterator. And then look at Danny Garcia. Isn't it a connection from Jonathan Garcia to Mikey Garcia to Danny Garcia? What it is about the Garcia connections, they all are flat-footed fighters. That's too much for the likes of Errol the True Spence, who has that lateral east-west, north-south, east-west, Bane type of movement, man. He's going to blow you out the water. He's going to obliterate you with an assassination of an onslaught of punches, man. And then we have to also look at the fact that Danny Garcia does not let his hands go. You cannot do that against the likes of Errol the True Spence, whose job is to break you down by the accumulation of punishment. That means he throws a lot of punches, and every punch he throws it with mean intentions. This is how Errol the True Spence systematically breaks you down, because he has the ability and the skill set to change up the velocities on his punches, to know when to throw his punch at the right time and to know when not to throw his punches at the right time. Errol the True Spence is a tactician when it comes to that. He's a master when it comes to that. He's a savant when it comes to that. And he's going to expose Danny Garcia in the ring for that. And then we have to look at the last situation with Danny Garcia. This man is throwing right hand, Hail Mary, no left hooks. Let me say it again. Right hand, Hail Mary, no left hooks. You can't do that fuck shit against Errol the True Spence because he's going to expose it. He's going to counter it. See, what people don't understand is when Errol the True Spence throws out his jab, he has two variations on the jab that he throws. He has a stiff jab that he throws, and then he has a blinding jab that he throws. The stiff jab is for him to basically test the distance and test the measure of where his fighter is at, so that he can gauge what other body shot he can throw. If you notice, every time Errol the True Spence throws a stiff jab, a body shot comes to find your ass. Let me say it again. Every time Errol the True Spence throws a stiff jab, the body shot comes to find your ass. And then there's the blinding jab. The blinding jab is so that Errol the True Spence can get some hooks off of your ass, and he can get some uppercuts off of you. Because if he blinds you with the blinding jab, now when he getting ready to throw that other combination headshot, you can't see it. This is how this man operates, man. There's a lot of trickery. There's a lot of mischief. There's a lot of, unevenness that you have to deal with when you have to face the likes of Errol the True Spence in the square circle. And then you have to deal with the levying onslaught of tactical aggression, technical punching placement, and body snatching work. The levying onslaught, the punishment style. This guy systematically breaks you down. That's the type of fighter that he is. So when you guys see Danny Garcia step into the ring, as delusional as he is, along with Angel Garcia is gonna throw the fucking towel in. See, he's running all of his rabbit ass mouth. It's because he wants to help promote the fight. And there's nothing wrong with promoting the fight, even if you as delusional as you can possibly be, because that's what people do. But Angel Garcia knows what time it is. This is likened to Robert Guerrero's dad when he was doing all that running his damn mouth. And he was talking about how his son, Robert Guerrero's dad was saying his son, Robert Guerrero, he gonna knock out Mayweather. And then when Mayweather exposed him, oh, you chicken. Why didn't you fight Mayweather? Why did you run all night? And Mayweather didn't do that. Mayweather was just outboxing his ass. That's what's gonna happen when Angel Garcia has to face that light. Just like Robert Guerrero's father, Angel Garcia is gonna come to an underlying truth that, damn, this guy right here is on another level. He's on another planet. I see why they call him the truth, because there's no lies in his damn fist. I get it now, Freddie Roach, and I gotta say salute to you. Angel Garcia, he's always saluting to somebody. Well, he gonna salute Errol the True Spence at the end of this fight, because like I told you guys, Errol the True Spence is going to pop Danny Garcia's cherry come November 21st, and he's going to expose his ass, and he's going to retire him. So when you see Angel Garcia running his rabbit ass mouth, all Angel Garcia is doing is showcasing to you guys what we call trauma from angel dust. That's his truest, and that's his most properest, and that's the cold-hearted, unadulterated, cutthroat, true fashion of that's associated behind Angel Garcia. He has a substance abuse issue. People that have substance abuse issues, you can't trust a lick of what they're saying because they're not even in their right mind. Let me say it again. You can't trust a lick of what they're saying because they're not even in their right mind. Angel Garcia is not in his right mind. Why do you think he doesn't have the mic anymore? Danny Garcia is saying he doesn't have the mic anymore because he told the truth. No, he doesn't have the mic anymore because he's too. So come November 21st, he's going to learn that Errol the True Spence is going to pop Danny Garcia's cherry. This is He Knows the Sport. Check it out.